What's up, guys? It's Franklin Okafo here. Today we're doing a different sort of video. It's also going to be very interesting. To start the video, first off, I want to start with an adage, and it's that the fact that what an elderly man can see while sitting down, young people like us cannot see while standing or even climbing skyscrapers, right? Old people are wiser than us because they have experiences in life. In the light of that adage, and inspired by that adage, we are going to be shooting a video at the Spinal Cord Injuries Association of Nigeria, where we'll be interviewing elderly people to get these insightful words of wisdom from them, all right, judging by their experiences, what they've experienced in life, so we could learn from them. I'm not going to take too much of your time because I know the fact that I didn't want to do this video by myself saying advice. I wanted you to hear it from elderly people who have experiences, people who have gone through stuff. I'm sure most of you watching this video are like, this young guy, what has he done? So you're going to hear from elderly people today, people who have been through accidents, people who have been through tough times. All right, so let me not take your time. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's get into the video. Good day, sir. Good day, sir. So please, can we know your name, sir?
My name is Joseph Onwodinjo. I'm from Anambra State. I'm 60 years.
So I want to ask a question for our audience. So what is that thing you feel that as young people we think is important but it's not actually important?
Well, I want to advise to young people now that they must stay out of trouble because the world we are in now is dangerous. Don't copy anybody that are smoking and drinking because they don't know what they are headed to. If you are a student, focus on your education. Right?
Yes,
If you are living with your mom and dad, honor your mother and your daddy so that you can live long. Don't join bad wagons or cultism or tout, but you end your life in that funny situation. Beware of trouble all the time. Thank you.
So please, can you give us your general experience with life?
When I was in primary school, I have a book. The title of the book is Start of the Journey. Then, when I was in school, so Start of the Journey teaches me a lot of things. So when I read the book, there's a mechanical engineering that wanted to go from Shagamu to Jeba, and at run the motor break down. The tire burst, the man come out for the vehicle and remove the tire and move the nut and put it aside. So I was reading exactly what happened after removing the tire and fit the no tire and open it, go back to open the boot and put the tube there and enter the vehicle and drove off. Where is he going to? Jeba, from Segamu to Jeba. So that thing come out. I was so young. I said, I must be engineer. That's what motivated me that time. When I finished secondary school, I wanted to go and do another thing, but I said, no, I want to go and do theory and practical about mechanical engineering. That's what I did in my life then. But now that I'm becoming old, I'm old enough to advise young people to stay out of trouble. In my time, I had an accident that led to this condition I am. I told understand. So I'm on the wheelchair. I'm struggle to make sure that I put food on the table. I didn't steal. I didn't go to somebody to say, give me money. I didn't beg. But I was struggling and making it.
Thank you very, very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here today. God bless, sir. Good day, sir. So I'm here with, please, can we meet you?
Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Shegun Afolabi. I'm from Osun State, where I was a rascal before. Well, I'm in my 60s now.
So, sir, what is one thing that you did when you were young that you regret? Something that you regret doing?
Okay, in those days we were used to rascality, running after girls, running away from school, eating all the food that is available. We thought food was the thing then. Can finish a bowl of eba, rice and all that. But that was not the important thing in life. The real important thing is your career. You leave career and run after eba and run after guests. Where did that get you? But the most important thing is develop your career and develop yourself and start investing, because everything now is money. You go to the market now, the share that used to buy 5 naira is now 155,000. Can you imagine? Things are getting expensive. You have to make sure you have a lot of money in the bank. So invest in money so that at least you have money to take care of yourself, your family, and probably pension. Because nobody is going to work for you forever, and your body cannot continue to work forever. Have enough money so that you can have money to eat, even if there's nobody giving you money. If you look at today now, Nigerian government pension is a problem. Even abroad, the government will borrow pensioners' money and not give them back. Nigeria pensioners will queue like no man business before they receive their pension. So invest and make sure you have a lot of money that can take care of yourself and your family. Develop your career, work, save money, invest it, because you need money to make more money. Yes. Now the world is going into what do they call it? Automated trading. You put your money there, even a computer and AI now that will do the investment for you. Yeah. You put it in the right stocks and shares. Yeah. You don't have to worry your head. Make sure you have plenty money, my brother. If you don't get money, girl no go follow you. Thank you.
So please, can you give us like your general experiences with life? I know you said something about rascality back then, but just like a general overview.
Experience in life is interesting. Nobody plans to become disabled. It just happens. And in the process, you have to take care of yourself. So this again is where our government is lacking in. There's no money for taking care of disabled people. So it's we Nigerians that will take care of ourselves. If you were in America or UK, for example, they will plan your life from birth till you die. The Nigerian government don't get time for you. So you have to plan yourself, make as much money to take care of yourself and your family. And that is the problem what you are having in Nigeria. No money for your disabled, not to talk of the poor. Okay? Yeah. So generally you have to make sure you plan for your disability. And disability is such a funny thing. It's beginning to cost more money for you to get a wheelchair, to go to hospital, to even travel. Before you travel, go to the hospital, taxi will collect all your money. If you are carrying a wheelchair, they will say you are welcome, bring more money. So you need money to take care of yourself. Generally, when you have a disability, and by the way, my own disability is just amputation, but you need a leg to walk up and down. If you don't get leg, where you go? And you must eat, you must do every other thing. Disability puts a lot of cost on your living. Cost of living even goes higher. You go to market, they will say, you will pay for your wheelchair. Before you enter taxis, added cost. Hospital now, you can't go to the hospital now and think that you can just see the doctor and walk in and out. No. Ordinary card for admission, 3,000. Medication, 20,000. What do you call your X-ray? 15,000. The money just continues to grow up, and there's no government to come and help you. Unlike when you are in UK or US, it's from your own pocket. And we depend more on our family, relatives, and when your wahala gets too much, your relatives will run away from you. They will abandon you in the hospital. Even some people will plan, say, make I will give you poison, make you go. So you have to be careful. Make more money, take care of yourself. That is one area where a lot of youth don't know. They just think that everything is free, life is easy. No, it's not easy at all. And don't think that your papa or mama will be there for the rest of your life. They are also here temporarily and they will go. So everything will falls on you. So you think properly, make money, invest it, and take care of yourself and family. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, sir. Good day, ma. Please, can we meet you, ma?
My name is Alice Bassi. I'm from Akwa Ibom State.
Ma, please, can you give us your general experiences on life?
Yes, when we were small, things were not difficult like we see today. Then we feel that we want to depend on our parents, but it's not like that. Times goes on when you want to further your education, your parents does not have money. You have to struggle, and I have to struggle on my own. Up till now, I keep struggling to make ends meet for my life, because things is not all that easy for us today. And that was it, and we continue like that. We have small money to buy something. In those days, you can buy, but today it's not like that. You have to have a lot of money, and if you don't do something, you cannot make it. You cannot even eat a 3 square meal. So that was the problem that time. But I don't used to depend on my parents too. I struggle to make ends meet.
Thank you, ma. Can you tell us something that you feel maybe back then when you were little, you thought maybe it was important, but now you can see that it's not what we as young people should be dwelling on? Can you just tell us what is that thing that you think we should actually be dwelling on as young people, so we can have like a better future ahead?
Yes, in those days, although I don't used to be a stubborn child, I like to do something. But today, things are different. So I want to advise the young people today that they should not take life for granted. They should struggle and do something. They should impact their life with things that is, that will profit them at the end. They should not join bad gang. They should not put themselves in corruption, lying, cheating. All these things is not important. At the end of the day, you see that they just come out without getting nothing. Some of them, they will make themselves to go and steal, even rob their parents and do all sorts of things. So I advise them not to just leave themselves like that, but they should continue to further whatever they want to do in life. They should put most efforts in doing it. And most importantly, without God, you cannot succeed in life. They should give their life to Christ, and also make others know that this is what they stand for, and ask God for wisdom to be able to do something. They must not join bad gang. They must not cheat. They must not do corruption. Is the most important thing for them. People think that if I get money, if I steal, if I go and rob the bank on this and that, I will get money. But that is not the real thing. So I advise them to just resist from that, all those things, and accept Jesus as their personal Lord and Savior, that will lead them to do whatever they want to do and succeed in life. So that's what I have for them.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you. It was nice having you, ma. Good afternoon, ma. Please, can you introduce yourself, ma?
Good afternoon. I'm Mrs. Avolabi Adejoke. I'm from Ondo State. I'm 64 years old.
Can you give us like a general, like your general experiences in life? Just a brief summary of like your general experience.
The worst side or
The worst side,
the worst side of my experience in life is the day that I had a motor accident. Because I don't know anything about spinal cord in my life. So when I got the accident in 1984, it's like from here down, I don't feel anything. I don't know whether my leg is there or not until when we got to hospital at General Hospital Shagam. They say they should transfer me to Igbobi. I don't know anything. I don't even know about wheelchair before. I only knew that they used to use wheelchair to carry people in the hospital, but I don't know that some people are using wheelchair. So I can never forget that day that I had this accident that lead me in wheelchair. I cannot forget it.
I want to know, like, what's that thing that when you were young, you said you thought maybe it was important to you, that you think, like, now having gotten older, you really realize that that is not the main deal, that what you should focus on as a young person.
When I was young, my mother used to tell me that I should be a trader. But that time I said no, I must go to school. So I started struggling for me to at least. But after sometimes, I have to go and learn work, fashion designer. I learned fashion designer. I learned typist that time. But after that one, I said, okay, let me continue my education before I now had the motor accident.
So what advice can you give to young people, the young people watching this video right now? What is the advice you give to them so that they can have a better future?
My advice to people that in life, don't follow bad people. Just be yourself. Don't be somebody's else. That this person is doing this, let me follow. No, just be yourself. Focus on yourself. Something that you know that will be good for you. Just focus.
Don't try to follow the crowd. So thank you very much. God bless, man. Good afternoon, sir. Please, can you introduce yourself to us, sir?
My name is Emeka Ume. I'm from Anambra State.
So, can you give us like a general overview of your experiences in life?
My review of experience in life. Life is not easy for everybody. Nobody you have seen this life have ever told you that life is easy. Life is not easy. Whoever you have seen that is working, whether the person is working with his leg or not with it, life have not been easy to anybody. When I had an accident and they said it's a spinal cord injury, I was thinking that my own has gone. But in there, I know that there are some people that are better off. So life has not been easy to anybody.
Thank you very much, sir. So I want to ask, what is that thing that you regret doing younger when you were younger? What's that thing you regret doing, and what's your advice to people considering that thing you did?
Fighting. When I was young, I was fighting like Goliath. I will fight from morning till night. I'm advising some young men now. If you can stop fighting, it's not easy to stop, because if you're a hot-tempered person, if anybody offend you, you will like to show that person pepper. So the only thing that I regret doing is fighting.
Thanks, sir. Please, is there any other thing maybe you want to advise young men and women to do?
What I'm advising young women and young boys and girls nowadays is, in this life, the only thing you need to fear in this life is comfortability. Not failure. It's comfortability. Don't be sleeping every morning. Every morning you will wake up and sleep. And some pastors or religious people will come and shout, there's a miracle morning somewhere. We shout, amen. So the best thing you will do in every morning if you wake up, go out and work hard. Like you came to interview me now. You are working hard on your YouTube to make some money for yourself. So if you stay one place and be shouting hallelujah, praise God, hallelujah, shouting that there is nothing like miracle money in this life. The only thing that will make a human being to be successful in life is to work hard. The only person that is minus in this life is someone that has a brain problem. Once you are up doing, whether you're working or not working, you can stay one place and make billions of naira. So I'm advising young men and young women to stand up, Stop shouting hallelujah. There is no pastor, there is no woman of God that will give you money from his pocket that can solve your problem. The only person that can solve your problem is you yourself and the ability that God gave you. Then you sit down one place and think. Thinkers are the ones making it in this life. Thinkers. Even if a criminal can sit down play one place and think how to bomb a bank and win there and bring out money for himself. So the only thing you will fear in this life is comfortability. Sleeping one place, on an AC, sleep, morning from night. It kills. It will make you to be poor forever and ever. But when you stand up to work hard, everything you need, you meet it up.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. After all, the book of James in the Bible also says that faith without works is dead. So, thank you very much, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Very nice to meet you, sir. Please, can you introduce yourself, sir?
Good afternoon. You're most welcome. My name is Ariel Samuel Uluwashogo. I'm from Ekiti State. Let's say about 50 years now.
Sir, thank you for the introduction. Please, can you give us a brief overview, like your general experiences in life?
Well, what life has taught me, like the normally say that nothing comes easy in this life. And when I was growing up, I realized that there's no way you can do anything if you are not serious and be focused. I'm not that stubborn when I was growing up, but I believe that when you want to belong, you want to feel among all those things, it can lead to a lot of things which is not good. They call it peer pressure. So as a student, while in the secondary school, I always want to be there when my others are there. But at the same time, I remember my dad always tell me that, remember the son of whom you are. Anytime I remember that thing will keep me back. There's one philosopher that said that the only place in life you can see success before work is inside the dictionary. In reality, you have to be very up and doing before you can make it in life. Personally, when I had an accident about, let's say, 23 years ago, I now know that life is not that bed of roses, the way I was thinking as a young child. I now realize what my parents used to tell me that time is really is the truth. But as a young guy, you know, because the Yoruba where I belong say something that what an elderlist who sits down can see. A young guy that's clapping cocoa house will not see it. That's what they call experience. Life is not it's not easy. But one thing you must do is never give up and don't say no. Never say no. And they say when the going get tougher we get going, and tough time is never last, but tough people do. So I passed through a lot of things that made me know that in life there are some things that even without you not afford to know. You will know what you have until when that is the most thing that you want to do. So it's not easy to find yourself as a young guy on wheelchair. It's really challenging, but life goes on. Like in this country, Nigeria, it's very expensive to be disabled. But when you are now a spinal cord injured person, it makes it more expensive and more difficult. But like I said, when you are not when you don't give up, you keep pushing on. Sky is the limit.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So, you've already said very wonderful things already, but can you just to add any advice you give to young people now? People are my young audience watching this channel and people in general.
Generally, we advise people, younger one, that one thing we must know very early is to discover yourself. When you discover yourself, you will move faster in life. And the only way you can discover yourself is when you search yourself and know what best you can do. You know, it's not good to for you're going to be compare yourself with others. God made us very unique and special. When you are compare yourself with others, it will limit you and you will not move far in life. And in whatever we are facing in life, don't give up. When you are not give up, you move forward and you go far.
Thank you very, very much, sir. Thank you very much. God bless, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Can we meet you, sir?
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Lushala Romaike. I'm from Ondo State. I'm 52 years old now.
So please, can you give us a general overview of your experiences in life?
There's many things. Something happened to me while I'm in life. I cannot say it. I cannot say prove it up to the end. Time in school. I'm a stubborn boy in primary school. Then from there, then my granddad fed up. Go back, go and rest in peace. From there, they took me from here to Kaduna State. That's in 1982. They took me from here to Kaduna State. From my stubbornness, I run from house to go and beg to start my secondary school. From there, I struggle hard to get money to feed myself outside. They used to call one word at that one like Kaduna, Dandoko. Dandoko means people who help people to carry load. Asalaru. That's why I feel myself. I feel myself around that time 3 years. I get from school to MDA, Kaduna State. I spent 3 years there again before I come back again. Come to Lagos. My mother my family people I come to Lagos back. From there I started struggling to get school again. They say there's no more. By then, when they decided I stand learn work, I say how will learn work? I cannot learn work, but I want to be a pilot engineer by then. Pilot engineer, now that's what I'm fortunate to be. So I will learn. I say, wow, I cannot learn work. I stay home and cry for 1 year. By then, after then, now after 1 year, I come to my mechanical engineering workshop in Apa here, national in Apa. I follow one of my brother work together. That's I start learning work, start learning the engineering, trailer engineering, Mark. I sabi Mark. I can do V, Mark, Fiat, and Mandizi, DAF. All the motors, truck I can do it as I am now. But I cannot work again because I have my accident. Now I have my accident at Pleasure. Big lorry. I jack it up. I did under it. 911 fell on me. So there's one man called Gaddafi then. It's one people. That one he saw me. So I walk. He said there's person under the motor. Many people people inside the motor sitting down. They don't know the best walk on that motor. And I don't know the best way to go and remove the chalk out of the 911 and walk here under. So I walk down 911 now. The car almost 70 people lift the motor up and bring me out of the accident, under the motor, carry me down. That's why I got my accident now. That's it.
I'm so sorry about the incident, sir. Uh, so, all you say from that experience, what will you say is something you want to advise young people to from your as you were growing older, as you were when you were young, something you want to advise young people of today to take more seriously and for them to avoid?
Now, what I want to do, to listen to the elder word, and to take care of their self. And the third one, my mother used to say one proverb to me that when you lazy, you cannot work, cannot eat. When we have job, we feed yourself and feed other people. So make people have power to work. That's it.
Don't be lazy, as you have heard. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for agreeing to be here today. God bless, sir. Good afternoon, ma. Can we meet you, ma?
Yeah, my name is Favor Onwa. I'm from Abia State, and I'm 38 years old.
Please, can you give us some experiences, like your general experience in life?
Yeah, well, life is not easy. I have gone through many things in life. I came from a polygamous family, and my father is the kind of not sending girls to school. And my mother have 3 girls, and the other woman, my stepmother, have female. So I was the only one that stays with my mom. So because of my father not to send us to school, they have given 2 others out. But I decided not to go out from my mother because I said I must go to school. So I started school. My father said like he's not going to assist me in anything. If they ask us for textbook in the school or anything in the school, I have to leave school to go and do laborer or to go and do any work to make sure I buy my textbooks or anything they ask us to get in the school. I did not allow what my father says stop me from school because I know who I am. I want to become somebody in life. So I started struggling from primary school to secondary school. Even when my father saw me wearing secondary school uniform, he called my mother's brothers to ask them who sent me to secondary school. So when they came, I asked them to wait. I left them there and go to school. He was surprised to see me finish primary school and secondary school. I struggled a lot to make sure I finished my school. I did not allow anything to stop me, despite my father don't want to train me in school, but I did not allow it to stop me going to school. I also thank my mother because he was really supportive. He did not stop me. So after secondary school, that is when I lost my mom. So I have to drop out from school and start working for groundnut because my goal then was to learn computer or to become someone in life. So I have to hawk groundnut around and save money then. I think it was about 12,000 then. I have to use it to go and register myself in computer school. As I'm going to that computer school, some weeks I may not eat. Some weeks I may not see money to buy handouts, but I struggle. It did not stop me. I did not give up. I make sure I finish that computer school and start working before I met my accident. Although being on this wheelchair, I did not also allow it to stop me in life, because being on wheelchair is not the end of life. Life goes on. I can achieve anything being on wheelchair. So the only thing I need to do is to set a goal, and also have hope, and also rely on God. Because what I observe is that whatever you are doing in life, put your trust in God. Don't put your trust in human being, because human being will disappoint you, but it's only God that will not disappoint you. When you put your hope and your trust in God, no matter what you are struggling for, no matter what you are passing through, God will not fail you. Up till today, I did not give up, because had it been I lose hope or I give up, I don't think I will be here doing this interview. So,
Thank you very much, Ma. I just want to ask, like, you've said so many a very important point, which is not giving up. What will you advise to young people? What other thing do you think you should advise young people? And you've seen young people today dwelling on like it's the end of the world, but you know that thing is not as important. What will you advise them to focus on instead?
okay, what I will advise young people in life is that life is not easy. In any situation you find yourself, number one, don't give up. Number two, don't lose hope. And number three, rely on God. Rely on God. Even if you find yourself in my situation, like my father not to sending me to school, if there is any small trade or any assistance or any help you can see, make sure you go to school. Make sure, even if you didn't go, make sure you have something doing. Make sure you set a goal to yourself, because when you set a goal, it will motivate you to achieve that your goal. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope, because life is not easy in anywhere. But when you set a goal to yourself and make sure you reach that your goal, the sky is your limit.
Thank you very, very much, Ma. It was nice hearing your story. Thank you, Ma. Not giving up, not following the crowd, investing your money, not getting into stupid fights, and so much more these elderly people have said in this video. So these are just some highlights of the video, and I want you guys to actually take your time to go through it. You can even watch it again, because they said a lot of insightful stuffs in the video, so you could learn from it. This is the end of the video. As always, you guys know the drill. Like the video, comment below, let me know what part of the video was your favorite, what parts you had a special connection to, or if their stories touched your heart, what parts of the video was special to you. And share this video with other young people, share this video with your friends, your family. You guys can watch it together, and just enjoy the video and learn from the video, because it's not just enjoyable as well, it's also like educational and insightful. All right, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. It's a very wonderful community we have here. We always try to post the best content we can, insightful content, and it took a lot for us to actually gather this. And please, I really appreciate if you subscribe to this channel and join our community. And once you subscribe, don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you could get the latest updates of any content I post on my channel. They are all insightful content, so trust me, you're going to learn a lot from my channel. So till another time, peace.